My particular role as a professor within MB Seminary is to help students bring together their convictions, their theology, their knowledge of church history and of the Bible, to bring that together with what they will do in the practice of pastoral or other kinds of church ministries. To be a person who listens for where is the Spirit at work in individuals and in congregations can actually be a model for shaping pastoral ministry as a whole, and it can be a way of thinking about many aspects of church life and ministry together. I think on the one hand, I think people are more willing perhaps in society at large to talk about that we have deep needs that are not just met through science or through education or through doing things the right way. There's something more. And so I think people want to use spiritual language for that, and I think that's a good thing. But I think what people struggle to understand at times is that there's an appropriate place for habits, like reading scripture or praying regularly, or Eugene Peterson says the most difficult spiritual discipline is to go to church and belong. And yet people want to belong somewhere, and yet they're suspicious of institutions. So I think there's a tension there that people are struggling with. As humans, we need to organize ourselves at times. There are appropriate ways to do that and to do it well, recognizing that the organization is not the life, it's the bark of the tree. And the life of the Spirit runs through the tree, if you will, through the organism, which is the church. And so I think, for instance, of Brian Stewart, longtime CBC correspondent, international correspondent, a number of years ago spoke to some students in Ontario about everywhere he's went to hot spots in the world where there was conflict and famine and drought. The Christians were there first, and it was the organized Christians that were on the ground, and they were serving people in the name of Christ. And he marveled at that, and I think he's onto something there, that there's an appropriate place for habits of the heart, for the structures of an institution, but we need to not confuse those with where the real life is, which is in knowing Jesus. My name is Andrew Dyck. I'm a professor of ministry studies for MBBS Canada.